these financial records, I was discussing this a bit on Jesse Waters last night. He had over $5 million in unexplained income. And then he paid Hunter's legal bills for this, one of the big Chinese deals. And he was tapped as the big guy to get 10%, a 10% cut in another. And this was all revealed in these emails, etc. You know, when he's in Delaware, they don't keep logs of who visits him. And we also know that Hunter Biden's business partner had visited Joe Biden in the White House numerous times, like 19 times, according to White House visitor logs, because they record the VP residence as well. So we know exactly how many, he was saying that he didn't know any of this. Here's the thing. This is what they did. If they just came out and said, yeah, you know, we inappropriately leveraged the office of the vice presidency to make business deals and enrich ourselves, I don't know how much of that would technically be illegal, right? But it looks horrible, and it would cost him elected office. But see, they'd rather risk hiding it, and the cover-up is always worse than the crime. Well, in some instances, not like murder, etc. But you know what I mean. But they're insisting nothing's wrong. They will hide it. They will fight you, and they will hide it, however long they have to. That's what they'll do. And so, and he would lose access to elected office, and they need that influence in elected office. Do you think anyone gives a crap what Biden, outside of what Biden does outside of elected office? No. If he wasn't in the White House right now, his family would not be getting these deals, and you all know that. They would not be getting these deals. It's just the way it is. So they really worked hard. Really worked hard to leverage all of everything that they could with him being in the vice president's office, and I think him as president too. And Biden knew about it, and he would meet with people. There are pictures of him meeting that were on this laptop, meeting with these people. They really did leverage it for business purposes. We have a right to know that. Now, this is where I'm sure that there may be some laws. I know what I know, and I know what I don't. I don't know how it relates to the ins and outs of whatever law would regulate this. But so the Rosemont Seneca firm that Hunter Biden had founded, that was I believe the firm that was working with the Communist Chinese government to establish their access to the Democratic Republic of Congo, those cobalt mines, because that was part of their Belt and Road thing. And they ended up acquiring the rights to that. Well, the rights were just, they own it. They wanted the rare earth elements. And it was Hunter Biden's firm that somehow, I don't know how, but they facilitated that. And that's how they got that chunk of money. They got millions from that deal. He made a lot of money off of that deal. And I bring this up because this is where I feel like maybe there's more money for them to be made, because we don't know the ins and outs of that deal, right? Did Hunter Biden negotiate a percentage of elements sold? Like however much is sold a year of the mined cobalt, or whatever, do they get a percentage? Because think about how much of that is used for batteries, electric, etc. Think about that. And you have Joe Biden and Democrats that want to push everything towards green. Remember, they want all electric military vehicles. Well, where do you think the materials for those batteries are going to come from? China, right? So you're going to give China an immense, a lot of leverage. And they're making money off of it. That's where I think it endangers national security. And I think that American people, us as taxpayers, we have a right to know. But they refuse to tell us. They refuse to even be transparent on who met with whom and what they discussed.